Paul Lee. Paul Lee asking for some movement. Ricardo Ratliff will give him a pick. Paul Lee, great feed to Ratliff. Going to the corner. Misi pulls up, gets it to fall. But unfortunately, Calvin Abueva has also hit the deck. Now they're going to have to foul to be able to have Abueva checked.
Perfect pass by Ratliff, straight to the deep left corner shooter.
Now, one of the reasons why Abueva got in the middle of that action, by the way, is because he actually set the screen here for Misi. Take a look at that.
That was a flare screen to open up Jarek Misi for that open 3 ball.
Then you have Barefield saying that he didn't mean it because he just turned with his elbow out and landed on Abueva's neck. Again, it's one of those things wherein Abueva was there to set the player screen, as you mentioned, Coach, but then with Barefield already, his hands up, as soon as he turned,
they wanted to close out.
Yeah. At least based on that replay, I think it's safe to say there was no ill intent there. Just unfortunate moment of the game. (38-31) the count here. 7:19 left here in the first half. The Blackwater Bossing had a great run in that first quarter before Magnolia Hotshots took a slight advantage courtesy of a Mark Baroka jumper near the buzzer at the end of quarter number 1. And here in quarter number 2, better start here for the Magnolia Hotshots, Coach. What have they done differently here?
Well, number 1, defensively, they have been better. Number 2, they have managed their turnovers. After 5 errors in quarter 1 so far, just 1 here in quarter 2. And then the ball movement, finding the open teammate as well, while defending George King effectively, with Rom De La Rosa having the lion's share of containing George King.
And right now, Calvin Abueva still on the ground, being checked on by even Sedrick Barefield, because, again, just making sure that he's okay. And when you see the supposed perpetrator checking in on the person who was the victim, and normally
I
that is
don't think
accident.
he even saw Calvin Abueva behind him.
Yep. So you're going to see the raised arm. There's the contact, and didn't even see him. Again, Calvin was there because he was going to set the flare screen.
But it still hurts.
Yeah. There it is. They have made contact with the base of his neck. Easy made that shot, by the way. Calvin Abueva still on the ground. Once again, Sedrick Barefield will be judged the culprit, but then again, not intentional for sure.
But it's definitely hurt.
Having a chat with JB Gasho, I believe. I don't think I recognized him with his hat.
Diyan ba si JB?
I think that was that? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that was JB. As Copardo and Coach Chito Victolero we're concerned there, and unfortunately, they're going to have to bring out a stretcher here for Calvin Abueva, who is still feeling the ill effects of that. I'm going to try and get a report later on from Marbella Escudero, who will be all over the story. As right now, we're going to be hoping for the best here for Calvin Abueva.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Who is unfortunately right now, his neck is having to be secured. The neck brace is being placed.
Kasi kadalasan tatayo na yan eh, diba?
Yeah. As Coach Jeff Carriazo using this moment to have a few coaching breaks as well. Again, an accident from Sedrick Barefield.
Exactly.
Contact.
Oh.
We have to emphasize that this was not intentional. And an unfortunate part of the game. As it is, again, a moment of concern here for the entire Magnolia Hotshots lineup.
Of course.
As he will now be transferred onto the stretcher. Once again, our Bay Escudero will have that story later on as the entirety of the Magnolia Hotshots lineup have come to the center court in a little huddle of their own. Obviously still concerned for Calvin Abueva. And it's Rafi Arribas leading this huddle. Again, we are going to be hoping that this is nothing serious.
Yes, yes. I think Calvin's wife and kids are also there.
Obviously concerned as well. As we, once again, will give you updates as soon as we get them. As we are all concerned, both here in the production and of course every single member of the PBA family, I'm sure, will be wishing Calvin Abueva well. And we'll hope that this is not as bad as it seems. And at the moment, we're going to take this time really to hope that Calvin will be up on his feet sooner rather than later, as he is now moved and will be taken out of the venue to see more comprehensive medical attention.
Yes, yes.
Well, no bad blood between any of the players, simply because they knew it was an accident as well. As a round of applause here for Calvin Abueva. And speedy recovery for you, Calvin. Hopefully we get to see you on the floor very soon. Escudero will have that report later on, as Barefield and the rest of the Blackwater Bossing will try and play on, as well as the Magnolia Hotshots.